we woof you a Merry Christmas. Have you heard that? Well, if you haven't, we're in the dog section. Or I'm always in the doghouse myself, but we do have dogs back on the Christmas display and a few cats for you cat people out there.
For you cool cats.
What's that?
For the cool cats.
That's right. So in this small vignette here, we end up having our dog ornaments back, bone ornaments, again some great ribbon. We actually have the dog head ribbon and several types of bone and paw print ribbon. And again, this is in that silver tree, the die-dye tree. Again, we saw the gold in the branch, and now it all comes in silver. And the silver also has the garland, which is just a fun element to add a little sparkle to any display. We end up also with some of these larger picks. These are actually they look like they're pillows, but they're not. They're actually firm styrofoam in there. So dogs don't chew on these, or if you do, well, you're on your own. That is going to lead us into another type of animal that we have, and that, of course, is our cardinals and owls. And again, 3 different types of cardinal ribbon that I know of at the moment, and we're well stocked with cardinals. The feathered ones, of course, are going to do better outside. The mushroom ones do better inside, whether you're doing an arrangement, box of tree, or just any kind, using them as ornaments in trees. A lot of them have the clip on them. We've got 2 types of flyers this year. The owls, of course, have the fish line for hanging on top of the trees, and you're going to find that you may have seen some of these in some of the other previous videos, but we do have 4 different types of coloration on the owl ornament. And then as Rachel's panning, you'll see that we still have your snowy owls. Your snowy owls, I didn't take a bath. Oh, I'm sorry, I guess that's just a coloration. And our favorite, would you say this is your favorite?
That would be my favorite.
Right. This is new for this year. So we have these little owls. They're like almost like a 6-inch ball. We don't have a lot of them left. They got taken pretty quickly at the open house. And even owls.
That one's the best.
Yeah, this is the one that's been getting taken. So he's asleep on the tree, and that's with his eyes open. Some really cool, again, affordable cardinal ornaments. That's with the frosted nest. And then this year we got a little bit larger. It's actually got a clip on the bottom, and so those are $4.95. The other cool thing is these we discovered. This is a really rich plum, velvety bird. And Tom has repriced these, so they're a box of 12, just over $2 a bird. I think they were a lot more than that the last time that we had them, so that's a really cool look. And then we do have birdhouses. These are actual working birdhouses. They have the place to clean them out, and you're going to find, again, for gift items, for you folks that are into birds, we have the condominium, and we have my favorite, the outhouse. I feel like drawing a little yellow moon, crescent moon on that just to make it look like my father's place. But anyhow, those are some other supporting cast, if you will. And then we've got big owls too. We don't have a lot of the really big one, but for all you Harry Potter fans out there, this is Hedwig. Did Harry Potter have a receding hairline? Okay, just check. All right, get out there. And then actually more birds. We got back our standard chickadee with the clip. We have a lot of this. And again, you'd like this mix when I first came in. It's kind of a feathered colored mix.
Yeah, good different color mix. Again, no kind of overly saturated colors. They're good sort of, just a nice color palette.
Yeah, exactly. And they're actually on wires. I didn't realize they were, but I see them now in there. The little chickadees, these are also a different type of chickadee, but they're on the clip. And again, some of the dark and gray birds. We did get back in our little porcupine made out of those pine cones and such. And we do still have nests. Some folks like to put nests in their trees. Tends to be more of a spring on them, but you know, who am I to say what you like to put in your tree? And then we get into just basic add-ons for arrangements and stuff. Snowflake for your top of your boxwood tree. We finally got in a silver star pick. We've had the gold forever, so now we have a silver version.
Which I want it for posterity's sake on recording. I think if you're pre-planning for New Year's Eve, if you were going to do any New Year's Eve wearables, what combination kind of headpieces or anything like that, these could be really fun for that.
And let's not just say New Year's Eve. You can go Mardi Gras. That's coming right up too.
True.
Right? February, March, exactly. So that's what our picks are looking like this year. We, to my knowledge, we don't have the single stars, but we do also still have the wood picks. So we have the snowflake mat. We actually have a lot of wood picks this year. So we have the ugly sweater wood pick, and these are good quality. They're inexpensive. They're about $1 a piece. That's 12 in a package. This is a new one where we get an elf head. The elves don't usually get that much play unless, of course, you're Will Ferrell. Speaking of elves, we brought back our snowflake trends. These are kind of the plush ones. You saw the snow globes in the previous video. Well, why not throw a snow globe pick on your arrangement? And I tell you, we get into wood trucks. This was another popular one last year with the ball. Merry Christmas. We don't have many of the red, but we have plenty of the white. Get into Joy and Peace. Again, these are all made out of wood. There's no plastic here. And last but not least, we get into the van again. So if you're doing your VW van or your truck. And I don't know where this guy came from, but someone said gnomes were popular this year, so they even stuck their heads on the things. All right. That concludes our bird and pick section. And let's go check out some trees.